Hi Stampers, it's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to share with you how I made these darling little cards, and I have named these the 2-for-1 Simply Succulents cards because you only have to do your coloring one time and it's enough to make 2 cards. I think that is just really clever. So I used the Simply Succulents bundle. Here's the stamp set. Adorable. I've used these words, and I used this die that comes in the die set. It is so cool. Here it is cut out. Isn't that just beautiful? I cut that out in basic white, and my blending brush and used it to add my color using this as a stencil. So then to put this one, this blue, this is Pacific Point, to put that on, I cut out a piece of 5.5 by 4.25 Pacific Point and used the largest rectangle stitched framelit to cut that one out. I also used this little label die in here that also comes with the potted succulents in the bundle to cut out this pretty shape to stamp my words on the outside. And it says you make the ordinary extraordinary. Cute. So let's get started, and I will go over my details with you. This card is in Pacific Point, and both of these cards, the Pacific Point and the basic white, are cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and scored and folded at 4.25. I have also taken, like I told you before, a piece of 5.5 by 4.25 and die cut this piece out. And so you will have the inside that you can use on another project because it also has the pretty stitching around the edge. So there's that. And let's see what else. Of course, for my blue card, I do have a basic white piece inside that's 5.25 by 4 inches as well. So I think that is about all I've used. I did use the pretty white metallic silver ribbon. And you know, you could always dye these either using the blender brush, or you could use sponges or any other means that a lot of people use the blender pens, markers, the blends, yeah. So there's lots of different ways you could do that. So let's move these 2 pretties out of the way and bring in the cards that we're going to work on today. Oh, here I also added some of the stenciling on the back flap of the envelope. I just think it's adorable. And I also did a little bit on the inside of the card. I always like to have something on the inside of the card just to give it a little extra oomph. So here is my Pacific Point card base. Here is my basic white card base. So what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to lay out my white card base. I'm going to bring in my piece that I've cut out and figure out which way I want this one to go. I think I may have done it this way. So what you can do is put this down with removable adhesive, or if you want to use washi tape or some other tape that will just pull up really easy, you could do that. I, this time, am just going to lay this down here and just hold it down. And I've used Pacific Point, Coastal Cabana, and Bermuda Bay. So I'm starting out with, I think, the lightest color first. I only need to use one blending brush because I'm using all the blue colors on this. So when I'm finished, I might take it in the kitchen and wash it out in the sink with water. But for now, I am not going to do that. So this is, oh, I start out with Coastal Cabana. Okay. Did not use Pool Party. Pacific Point, Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana. Okay, now between colors, I'm just taking and just rubbing off the extra ink that's in my brush. And now I'm going to use my second color. Bermuda is darker, of course. So I want to go like over here. See the difference there. Super easy. Just go in a circular motion. Just get you some color on there. Again, ready for the next one. I'm just going to rub it off. Move that one aside. Bring in my Pacific Point. Okay. Make sure I'm back on track here. Okay. I love to see this blue now when I put on this blue color. It's so different than the other two. Isn't that gorgeous? It's going to be so pretty. So you can do light and dark. And blend your colors together. For example, your two shades of the other blues and this one, I'm just putting them together. So I do want some light and some dark places here. This is kind of fun. You can do however you want to color. It would be pretty with some pinks and greens. It would be pretty with any color, actually. And look at that. Isn't that darling? I love it. So here's the front of the white card. Now what I want to do is just to finish adding color on the outside of my frame. And that's why I have my white mat under me, my project today, because I am using my blending tool here, my blending brush. So again, just rub off, come over, pick up some of this color. See how it just perfectly does that? It's amazing. Now I just want to make sure I have all of my frame colored. And there it is. Light spots, dark spots, color spots. I think it's just so cute. Now, while I have this out, before I'm finished, I want to grab an envelope and I'm going to lay that down. And I have an extra one that I use just to do my inside of my card and the flap on my envelope. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up this piece on the fold right there, like that. And so I'm just going to start out with the blue. This one you want to be kind of careful not to get it over here. You could always put a piece of scrap paper under there. Let me see if I've got one here. Like this, just to make sure that you don't boo-boo. So I want it like that. And then just hold that right there. There we go. So here, and don't let that move. Some people might want to use the washi or painter's tape or the adhesive, the removable adhesive, just to make sure it doesn't move. But I'm okay with that. It just moves a little bit. So I kind of want to fade my colors out here towards the end, because this doesn't go all the way across. But pretty close. Isn't that cute? Adorable. Now you would do two, of course, and then I want to take my white card. Since I'm stamping and I have out my ink pads, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside. This says, kind people are my kind of people. Isn't that cute? That is a good kind of people. So just go straight down, and there's that. Again, with this one, I'm just concentrating just kind of right in the center. I don't really want to get it very dark. I want to keep it light. Go now to my cabana. And I only do this because I just like to have something on the inside. There, very light, but noticeable. Isn't that cute? I think I want a bit more of the Bermuda, though. Just because I do. Is that Bermuda? Or is this one Bermuda? Here it is. This one's the Bermuda. The other one was Coastal, which was lighter. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so this card is almost finished. And the white card, where did I put my white card? Oh, this is the white card. Okay, my blue card, the one that I am putting the inside piece in. I want to stamp that one now. And I'm using the same one in both of these because I would not be giving these both to the same person because they are basically the same but different. So again, bring in my little piece here. And let's go with the Bermuda first. And just take that around. And then add some of the dark blue Pacific. I love this color. It's so pretty. This is so easy, people, I'm telling you. And it's so gorgeous. Look how pretty. I love it. Now this is actually ready to adhere to the inside of my card. what I want to make sure about is when I put my front piece on, to make sure that I put it on the right way. Isn't that cute? Okay, so to do this, I do have a couple of pieces here. I see I want to pop out. 1, 2. What I did is take my silicone mat, turn this upside down, take some liquid Tombow, and I basically went around the edges of this piece, put a couple drops in the center just for fun. So another piece here. Y'all need this stamp set and die set. It is just so pretty. All right, so now bring my blue piece in and make sure that, here's another little piece, teeny weeny. Make sure that you get that on straight, or else you will have just a little white showing around the edge. So I tried to do that. Isn't that pretty? I think I made this one a little more vibrant than that one. I love it. Now, we have a little more stamping to do. I do recall I cut out these pretty little labels from the Simply Succulent die set, and I want to stamp these using the Pacific Point. And I wanted to do these in different colors just to show you the versatility. Get my head in the picture. I'll just hold that down for a second. And then put that one there. And on this one, I decided to do the blue because I'm putting the blue rectangle around here. And I thought that would be pretty. This would also be pretty if you wanted to emboss it with white embossing powder. But I think I'll do that one on another day. So for right now, I am using Tone on Tone, Pacific Point on Pacific Point. And it shows up perfectly. Now, almost done. Look at that. So I want to take my pretty ribbon, cut me off a piece about that long, use my awesome ribbon scissors, fold this. I folded it like a ribbon, like the breast cancer ribbon, and did it this way. Took a pair of, is it a pair? Took a staple, not a pair. Took a staple and stapled that. Again, I want to look at this and see what this would do if I used just a little bit, perhaps, of my blue. I don't want it too dark, and I probably should have done that before I stapled it together. Ooh, look how pretty. And you would have done it on both sides. Cute. So next time, I will do that before I staple it. There we go. So, oh yeah, That'll be really cute. So I do want to get this little piece back here. All right. Now, that's not the proper way to do that, but you get the point. And I think I want that in the center this time instead of off to the side. So I put just some seal on the back of that. Since it is under my tag, I want that one like that. I'm going to use dimensionals on this piece. One more. Pop that up on there. Isn't that so cute? I love that. So with this one, why don't we clean this off, take us another piece of the white and silver metallic ribbon, cut us a piece. This time, let's use some good on here, and this will be much better. So easy. This is a super tool to use to color your ribbon, I'm telling you. I had no idea. So I do want to flip it over. Do the other side. Isn't that cute? I didn't want it too dark. I wanted enough that it's going to just show some color, but also not be so dark that, oh my goodness, that is so cute. All right, let me staple again. Staple a little bit lower because this needs to be a little bit lower. I did not want my staple to show. I might have to do that one again. Oh, wow. So this time, let's just put it at an angle. Like that. Now take and pop this one up with dimensionals. And put that on there. Isn't that so cute? Close these up. And grab my blue adhesive backed gems. You know, this is so cute with the white. I don't even know if I want to add that blue on there, but you could, or you could let it not. I kind of like it like that. Decisions, right? So I'm going to grab a couple of these. I think I want to use that color. These are so pretty on there. And then on my other one, I want the other. There's one that has, this one has a little more greenish tones in it. Okay, like that. Now, I would like to add just a couple more of these around here. Here. Let me see if I have any more opens. There's one. Fell loose in the box. Oops. There. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Which way do you like it better? Do you like it at the angle or do you like it in the middle? I think I like this one. Now I want to take just a few of these and put here and there because I love bling. So there's our cards and the envelopes. Where did the other one go? Here it is. This one I did a little bit darker. But aren't they just adorable? So that is your 2-for-1 Simply Succulent cards and envelopes. So pretty. I hope you will try this. I hope you will make these. I will have a kit ready for these two, plus the darling little Easter basket. Let me grab one and show you, or grab two, that these are in this class. So you're going to do one basket, and then you'll do the 2 cards. And those are $10 for the kit, and I mail you out all the parts. Or you, if you live local, you can stop and pick them up off of my front porch. And if you would like to do that, go to my blog, tinalovestostamp.com, and click on Contact Me, and let me know that you would like a kit or 2, and your address. And I hope to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great week. Bye.